So I had this idea because I'm going to make a video for element 14 and I'm very bad on the deadline. The whole text that I've written is very hard to remember and then speak into the camera, and if I do that sentence by sentence and then cut it, it gets very frustrating and I don't have that much time. So I thought, why don't I build a teleprompter really quickly? So let's do this. Beep, beep, boop, 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 boop. Oh no, that's not element 14. I'm back from the hardware store and I bought some stuff, bought some things. I bought a picture frame and now I designed this little mount here. Or can you see that? Whee! I still have to remove the screw holes, and what I mean by that is I have to subtract these poles from the body, and now I have something that I print very rigidly, hopefully, and then I can mount the device that I'm building onto the tripod you're standing on right now. So in case this isn't clear enough how this all works, let me show you. I've taken the photo frame apart, the picture frame. The printer is starting. It's close to 10. Anyway, can you read this? I think you can read this. For me it's still mirrored, but this is how the thing would work. And this is what you would see. And there's a bit of reflection, and I hope the window isn't that bad, but you would probably see something like this. Welcome to the DV Prompter app for the iPhone and iPod Touch. The app. Sounds pretty good to me. So while the printer is printing, I will screw this together. It's just a simple board, and when the camera is on here and the iPad and the whole frame, I will find the center of it and then we'll screw on whatever is printing on there right now. I hope the printer will behave, otherwise I have no idea how to put this onto the... Okay, I bought these tiny little screws and I'm gonna fix this board to the wood. See? I'm trying not to make this. It's late and we want to think of the neighbors. I made a shield! So my printer didn't fail me, and I have this new print bed on here. I need to get something to get the dust off, because it easily collects dust. But it looks like a good enough print that I'm going to be able to screw on to the contraption that I've built so far. I had this little piece of wood like left over, and I sat here because it's night and I sewed it up with my Swiss Army knife. So that took me a bit, but in the end I had some pieces, and they're like two of this size that I want to put here and here. There's a screw poking through, but so I really need to fix up the mount for the picture frame. There's going to be some metal work and there's going to be some metal work involved. So it's the next morning. I didn't make it, obviously. So next step is building the aid that holds the frame. So I've never used the diamond cutter for anything ever yet, but I bought it to cut these aluminum tubes, well, square thingies, and I'm going to use these tubes for the mount of the frame. So Let's hope this goes well. I do have eye protection. Bad idea. Let's get the vacuum. I changed tools because the cutting disc, it lost a lot of force, a lot of speed, and now I'm gonna try it with the normal cutting blade. Okay, that should be enough to just, yep, okay, cool. Ooh. So the next step is to connect these parts to the metal rod that's over here and have a bracket that holds the frame. I hope that's long enough, but it went well with the cutting thing, the cutting disc. That's what I use that's what I always use. I thought the diamond thing would be better. It said it was meant for cutting metal and stuff, so I'm not sure what went wrong there. How do I connect these? I bought these little brackets and they fit a 3mm screw. So the idea is to drill some holes into the aluminum frame, 2 each, and then have these brackets here and the other bracket on the other side. So basically like this. And then I can drill some holes into the center of the holder and I can screw this onto the wood thing.
Long live the left.
I need something to drill into, and I think this is okay because I'm gonna cut off the end anyway. Probably a good idea to use this as a guide now. I cut off the excess material from the board, so it's easier to center, to mark the center of this, so I can attach the holder. And I'll probably have to print something that will hold the frame, and I'll put it onto here. It makes the most sense. I need to design that in a second, but first I want to screw on the pieces together. Find the center. Right. That's all right. Yay! The result is a bit wibbly wobbly, but I think it's okay. So I'm gonna design the parts and then print it while I need to be quiet for a while. But then, where are we with the frame? So if you have the mount, the frame goes on something like that. And I'll probably print it so I can move it a bit, so it has to be a bit higher. Should have left over just more space for this, so I can move the 3D print around. But yeah, I didn't. So yeah, I really enjoyed that. Down here is the 3D printed clip that I've made, and it really fits the tripod well, and I was able to shoot everything, and the text was just there, so that was very easy for me. And yeah, really enjoyed the work on it. You might have noticed some changes in the last bit now. I'm using my lav mic for real this time. I'm actually recording from it. I also bought this backdrop. That's a roller blind from IKEA. So that was quite cheap. And I've also bought some RGB Wi-Fi LED things. Sadly, they don't work good against that new light that I've bought. You might notice the backdrop is completely gray, and the two RGB LED Wi-Fi thingies, they don't really... You don't see anymore that the one is red and the other one is orange, right? You might only be able to see it if they are blue, but the other colors are a no-show. So I bought a 50 watt RGB lamp for next time. So maybe I get this nice colorful area here, then it's a darker side of my face, the brighter side of my face, and it should be dark again. I don't know. I've seen some videos on YouTube, so I wanted to try that out. It is so much light now. This is what you would actually see if I'm standing here and the roller blinds are up. So I like this view as well, so I'm not sure about it. I tried to change the lens that I have. I'm using the 50mm Canon lens now, and yeah, I'll just see how it goes from here. I hope you will continue watching my stuff. Thank you for all the new subscribers that I gained through the Makercast. I'm gonna put a link to it if you haven't seen that. It's really cool. It's actually not really cool. Is it cool? I don't know. It's 4 guys talking about electronics. Or 5? See, I even forgot. Thank you everyone for watching, and we'll see each other for the next episode. I'm not sure when this is going to be. Have a nice one. Bye.